Hey guys, welcome back to I Don't Even Know podcast. I'm Em. I hope you're doing well. Today I am, of course, back again, like every week, for All American Season 7, Episode 9. We're really getting there, and I'm going to be honest. Going into this episode, I was excited because, of course, Spencer. And, I was looking forward to it because of him. But I don't know, something was missing this up. Don't get me wrong, I had a great time seeing Spencer. Spencer really was the highlight of this episode. I loved seeing him back on my screen. I missed Daniel, and it was just great to see him again. But I don't know, it just felt off. And that might be because we hadn't seen him in 9 or 8 episodes. Or maybe it's just that it doesn't feel like the same show anymore. So it's it just felt out of place. And I also think it could be because Olivia wasn't there. And that is my biggest complaint. I'm how are you going to have him come back and not her? And same with when she came back in episode 2, how are you gonna have her and not him? That is what's pissing me off right now. I get right now she's pregnant, or at least Samantha isn't, but Olivia is, so they're doing that, and that's why she is there, and she's in New York and not back home. But I think it would just feel better and not something's missing if she was there. You know what I mean? And I'm starting to worry that they're not going to be in the same episode. I know she comes back, I think in the finale, or the episode before the finale. I'm pretty sure it's episode 13 though. She comes back. And I'm hoping Spencer will as well. It's of course, Spencer's going to come back again. We know that because it's been confirmed he's in more than one episode. But I'm going to get really annoyed if they're not in the same episode, because that's going to be so stupid. So stupid, because this season's going by so fast, and the time just doesn't exist apparently, because it's been a couple months since Khalil moved in, which is crazy. And I think the only reason they're doing that is for, first of all, the championship, so Crenshaw and Beverly can play, but also so in the finale we can see the twins. And if we see the twins and Olivia and not Spencer, that'll be the dumbest shit ever. Because we don't know if we're getting renewed. Most likely we're not. I said that last season, but I'm almost more certain this time that we're probably not. So I would like to see Olivia together one last time. Yes, it's fine. We end if season 6 was the last time we saw them get married. It was great. But I want to see them one last time together with their twins and see them be parents before I say goodbye to them. And literally, if they show me that, I won't give a shit of I won't care that what the season was. And I will forgive them for these episodes I didn't enjoy as much. As long as they give me that, I'm fine with everything else. But I don't know. I think maybe it's just the fact that Olivia was gone, that something felt weird. And it just didn't feel right to have Spencer there without her. Of course, we had a lot of mentions of the twins, of course. I was going to be really pissed off if they never brought that up. And, mentions of her, and that she's really pregnant, and, how excited Spencer is. But it didn't feel right not having her there. And to be fair, I knew she wasn't going to be in this episode. So, going into it, I knew that, but I wasn't expecting it to feel so off with seeing Spencer. Because I don't know why, it felt more off seeing Spencer not Liv than seeing Liv without Spencer when she showed up. I don't know why. Maybe it's just the fact that, Lo was there as well, and so that helped. And also, Olivia is my favorite character on the show and one of my favorite characters ever. So I think her just being there just made my life. And having Layla there with her just made everything good. So that could have been it. because I'm pissed off that Layla wasn't in this episode. Like, yeah, it wouldn't really make sense. Like, there wasn't really a moment for her. But, like, just one little glance, like, would have been fine. I mean, I don't know. It doesn't seem right without her. And because this is probably the final season, I want as much Layla as I can get. And as much Jordala as I can get. And we're not getting enough. Like, when it was confirmed that they were going to be in the season, I wasn't expecting, like insane amounts of Jordala, but I was expecting a good amount because they were going to be, like, kind of the main ship now. And they know that the reason they're still getting views is because people are coming back for Jordala. People knew that. So, my thing was, like, why the fuck? Like, are we not giving them the screen time they fucking deserve? You know, like, that was my thing. It's like, why are you, like, why are we doing this? You know, like, I don't know. It's pissing me off. And that just might be because I'm an older fan. I mean, I've been watching since season 4. So that might just be the case, and the fact that I am literally here just for Jordan and Layla, nothing else. So maybe it's that, but I don't. Oh my gosh. It's like, I did enjoy this episode, of course, because Spencer was there and I've missed him so much. But I don't know. Like, this episode made me want to rewatch the show more. Even though, like, I've already want to. Like, it made the desire more. Like, I have a bigger desire to watch it now, rewatch, because seeing him made me miss, like, the old show, like, the old days, specifically those fucking flashbacks with Coop. No, I don't miss Coop being a pain in the ass, that is for sure, because all of that stuff, I would have been totally fine if, like, we didn't have the Coop storyline this episode and just, like, Cat Spencer. Totally fine. Like, I get, because it involves the Mina storyline, and I'm intrigued to see where Amina's storyline goes, and we are so close to the end of the season, have, like, 4 episodes left. We kind of need to get places, and they've been bringing, like, Amina dealing with Mo and having more questions and missing her more since the beginning, so it's, like, it feels right to bring it up again and, like, have it, so it makes sense. But I don't care about Coop, okay? I don't. It's like, I was hoping I would, but I really don't. And, like, yeah, it made sense with where we're going with Mina. But I feel like we could have done without the flashbacks. Even though that makes me want to rewatch the show more. You know, it just wasn't needed. I feel like we could have gotten so much more of Spencer. I mean, we got a ton. And I'm grateful for what we got. But it's just, sometimes, I mean, I've felt this way for a while, but with this season, when Coop shows up, it just feels like filler. It, like, doesn't feel like she's a main character. It feels like they're just filling. You know what I mean? Like, how there are filler episodes, that just seems like a filler storyline, like her stuff. Even though, like, it's building to something more, I think maybe it's I don't feel connected, and it's like I don't care for her at all. Because, I mean, I've said this. Season 6, I started caring for her more. I started liking her more because she wasn't pissing me off as much. I thought her character development was good. I was happy about her going to law school and doing all this shit. And, like, I mean, I was fine with her being in this season because it was going to remind me of earlier seasons. And because I started liking her more. But we're going backwards in that fucking storyline with her professor, pissing me off so much that I'm starting to hate her again. And all of her stupid shit. Like, her going after Layla in that one episode for not giving, what even is that girl's name? I don't know. The musician a second chance was so annoying. Like, she's getting involved with shit that doesn't involve her. And, I mean, that was always her situation, her thing. Like, season 5, she was so involved with Spencer and Liv's breakup. Like, I get she's best friends with Spencer, but that does not give her a fucking right to go after Liv like that. Like, she had no right to go crazy and, like, hate Liv as much as she did. You would think, like, I think I said this in one of my season 5 episodes before I took that long-ass hiatus, that if you watched this and did not know Coop was gay, you would think she was in love with Spencer. I'm sorry, but is it just me who, like, thought that in season 5? Because, like, the way she was treating Liv and going after Liv and dragging her, it's like she puts her 2 cents in to everything, even if we don't fucking need it. And, like, right now with her storyline with Amina, it makes, like, yes, it does involve her, so, like, of course we need her for Amina's storyline because Mo died because of stuff going on with Coop. So, like, yes, we need that. And I get what Spence said to her, like, how we need to go down memory lane and figure out where the problem started with Mo and stuff like that. And I get that, and that's true. And they brought up some stuff I did not remember, which is another reason I need to rewatch. Like, I forgot Mo and Tyrone were siblings. I forgot that Mo helped Patience get out of the contract with Layla's dad. I forgot about that. And also, like, oh my gosh, names. Spencer, like, blaming Coop for getting shot, which that is 100% true. Like, I forgot that he did that, but he is 100% right. Literally, it was her fault. But, so like, I get, like, we need to go back down memory lane, but I wish she did that on her own time, and we didn't have to see it. Because also, those pictures were so poorly photoshopped. It's like, I'm not a Photoshop person. I don't know how the fuck Photoshop works. I don't know how to use it, which is really unfortunate because I'm pretty sure I have to take a class for it since I'm a journalism student. But, you know, I don't really understand Photoshop and I don't know how to use it. But I can tell when it looks bad. That was shit. Specifically, the Mo and Amina picture, you could tell Mo was Photoshopped bad. Like, it was so bad. Like, so bad. Like, I couldn't keep a straight face when I was watching it. It was, like, so fucking ugly. And so, like, if we got maybe Coop figuring this out on her own time and we didn't have all those flashbacks, I feel like maybe I would have been better. I just think more Spencer, the better. Like, yes, we got so much Spencer. I know, people are probably going to be like, we got so much. Like, what the hell are you on? I get that, but this show is literally based off of him. And, like, he's literally not there anymore. So, I want to get as much of him as we can. You know? And I just want as much. I mean, like, if he was still on the show and, like, a series regular, it would be different. And I would just be wanting more Olivia and Layla and more of the ships. But now that it's, like, just every once in a while he'll pop up, I'm not going to take it for granted. I'm going to be like, give me all this shit. Because we didn't need the flashbacks. Like, I get what they're doing, and I think they're doing that to also, like, bring people back and just make, like, the nostalgia. Because, like, I got that during flashbacks, and I'm kind of going through nostalgia right now, and, like, it's hitting and making me want to rewatch, like, literally every show I've ever watched, which is kind of an issue because a majority of them fucked me up mentally. So we're kind of figuring that out. But, like, I get why they did it. It's, like, for her to grow as well. Which, like, of course I want Coop to grow. And if this is going to help her and make me like her somewhat again, I'm okay with it. But it's just, I feel like we could have seen her for a bit, seen her with Spencer, have her, like, say she needs to go back and, like, kind of see her go back in time and figure everything out and, like, really retrace steps and figure out the root of the problem, and then let her do that on her own without all the flashbacks. You know what I mean? It's like, yes, it's good, it reminded me of stuff because I did not remember that Mo, well, it was after her because of Tyrone, but also I didn't remember that Mo planted drugs in Coop's tour bus at the end of season 3. I feel like that's, like, big information. I did not remember that. So, like, I kind of need to figure shit out. So it was a good reminder. Like, that scene, that flashback, I was fine with because it literally was when Mo died, so it makes sense. The other ones, I don't know. It's like, I'm still just pissed off with Coop, so I just don't care. The only scene I was fine with her having and, like, fine with were, like, all the ones with Spencer, specifically, like, her saying she'll be the godmom of the twins, which that was cute. I'm going to be honest, I was hoping it was going to be Layla and Jordan. I feel like Jordan still might be the godfather. And, like, I get Coop being the godmom because that's Spencer's best friend. They've been friends forever. You know, I get it. And, like, I'm not surprised. I did see it coming. But I also kind of understood where Coop was coming from. And, like, she was being really hard on herself because of everything going on with Amina. And she's stressing out and doesn't know how to tell Amina, like, the truth and talk to her about everything that happened. But she had a point with, like, the whole godmom thing. Like, she is fucked up so many times. She makes, like, some dumb-ass mistakes so many times. Like, oh my gosh. It's like the reason I don't like her is literally because she's done some stupid-ass things. And, like, yes, she's grown from it. She is better than she was, even though she still pisses me off. She is better. And she doesn't get herself into these situations really anymore. But, like, she wouldn't trust herself. You know, like, she's looking back at all of these memories and all these stupid things she's done and thinking, like, I shouldn't be trusted with children. You know, like, I should not. You've seen what I've done. You were there. Like, Spencer was there for basically everything. He saw the dumb mistakes, like, she made. It basically tried to get her out of it, but she wouldn't listen. So, like, she had a point there. And also her saying that she, like, took Spencer's friendship for granted, kind of, and was, like, awful to him. Yes. Like, yeah. She 100% did. Because that man tried so hard to get into her head and be like, you have to get out of this. Like, you have to stop making these dumb decisions. You're going to get yourself killed. And, like, she almost did die. And then Spencer almost did die also in the process and almost fucked up his whole career. So, like, I'm happy she admitted that. But, like, I am happy she came around. Even though, yes, I would prefer Layla and Jordan. Specifically Layla. But it makes sense. Like, it wouldn't make sense for it to not be Coop. You know? And I'm happy she came around and realized, like, first of all, Spencer and Liv trust her enough to ask her. So, like, there's that. And also, like, she's grown from, like I said, she's grown from it. And she's realizing that. So, like, I'm happy it's her-ish. Yes, Layla would be nice, but it wouldn't have made sense if it wasn't her. And I thought, like, their scenes, like Spencer and Coop, I'm happy they had scenes together. Because, like, first, it literally would not make sense if they didn't. Like, yeah, Spencer coming back, hanging out with Jordan, like, that makes sense. Them having scenes together, it makes sense. But Coop has been there since day one. So, like, it wouldn't feel right not having their scenes together. Even though, yeah, I wanted less Coop. It made sense. And, like, I guess we'll see where it goes from here with Coop and, like, Amina and everything, because Spencer told her she has to be honest with Amina and just tell her basically everything, because, like Spencer said, Amina's not a baby anymore. She can handle it, and if she's asking these questions, she deserves to know. You can't keep, like, lying to her. Or not even really lying to her, because they have kind of told her, but specifically, like, they can't keep kind of dodging the bullet and being, like, probably not the best choice of words, but not telling the whole story and just telling pieces. Like, she wants to know it all. Like, there's stuff that they're not telling her, and, like, she wants to know the backstory of it all and, like, what happened, what led up to it. And she has a right to know. She's 16, And, like, I know she was gone this episode, which was upsetting because I was hoping, because Layla was gone, that maybe Amina would come back. But she's not. She's still trying to figure stuff out in Baltimore. So, with her grandparents. So, like, next episode, I know she comes back. And in the promo, we saw Coop talk to her. Say, like, well, we need to talk. And I need to tell you about, like, your mom and stuff. So, like, of course they're going to talk. Which is good. Because, like, they've been teasing this storyline since, like, the second episode? Second or third? I think. So, or fourth, actually. I think it was second or third, but, like, these episodes have been going by so fast, so I'm not really sure. But because they've been teasing it for so long and kind of building it up, they really need to step on it because we have 4 episodes left. Like, we're in the double digits in 2 weeks, right? Because I don't think we have an episode next week. So, like, we kind of need to get shit rolling with all the storylines because at this point, they're gonna end on a cliffhanger, and, like, that's not okay with me because I want answers before the show ends, you know? Because, like, with storylines with, like, that I don't see ending anytime soon, or, like, maybe needing to be rushed, is, like, the Cassius thing. And, like, I know next week, or at least I think next week, his dad shows up, so there is, like, potentially going to be a whole thing with that, and we're going to get answers about that then. But they really need to kind of speed things up, because at this rate, and I think I said this last week, they're going to do, like, a big reveal in the finale, which, like, in some cases would have been fine, but because we're probably not getting a season 8, I want answers now, and I want them to kind of figure it out. Like, I don't like when shows drag storylines. I don't. Just like when they dragged Olivia and Spencer getting back together. Like, this is not the same. I mean, I almost died during season 5. Like, waiting for them to get back together. That I was a fucking mess the like second half of the season. I mean, I was a mess the whole season, but specifically the second half, because I kept thinking, oh my gosh, this is it. They're gonna get back together. We're good, and then they wouldn't. So it's, like, not as bad because I don't care about this as much, but then I don't like when things are rushed. Like, I mean, no, wait, yeah, okay. I don't like when things are rushed, but I also don't like when things are, like, dragged on, like I said. And they've been doing this since the end of season 6. Like, that was the cliffhanger. And so I think it's time to address it again. Because, like, 2 episodes ago, was it 2 episodes? I'm pretty sure it was 2 episodes ago. Bobby, what? No, it wasn't 2 episodes ago. It was, like, 3. Actually, I have no idea. Okay, whenever Jordan confronted Bobby and made Bobby come to the party and, like, drop the bomb and had that whole situation, it's been a couple episodes since then. And so I think now is the time to kind of ease into it. And I feel like they sort of are, because the way, oh my gosh, Cassius has been acting towards Jordan, and the way he reacts to certain things that Jordan and Spencer say about the Bakers and about Billy. So, like, they're kind of hinting. I mean, they're for sure hinting, but not enough. You know, because they don't think it. Like, Spencer, I think, thinks that something's off with him. With, like, the way he's acting around Jordan and everything, and about the Bakers, but he doesn't know what. And, like, of course, Jordan doesn't think anything of it. So, like, I feel like we need to step on it, and maybe next week it will be addressed. I just don't want to wait. Or not next week, in 2 weeks. I just don't want to wait too long. You know, like, it needs to, if they want us to get to that point, they need to start kind of hinting at it now. It's like when the whole Bobby thing played out, I had a feeling that they were going to drop it for a couple episodes and then, like, hint at it and then bring it back, which is 100% what they're doing right now, which is, like, fine. But then, so just like, come on. Because I want Jordan to know why Cassius is so hard on him. And like such a bitch to him. Okay, like I want him to know. Because the poor man, he's trying to be friendly. He's trying to build a relationship with him. Not even a relationship, just be on good terms with him. Because, like, yeah, they're rival schools. But he doesn't want that because, I mean, Beverly will always hold a special place in his heart. And he's just trying to do that, like, be friends. Because also, like, Layla's kind of friends with him. So he's trying to as well. And Cassius always blowing him off, kind of a bitch to him. And even was to, like, Spencer and, like, talking about how, like, he came to Beverly, got all the money, had all, like, this crap. And, like, that's not what it was. Like, coming to Beverly, he had his issues. Like, yes, he's grateful for coming to Beverly for many reasons. Like, he was introduced to Olivia, Jordan, had all these opportunities, was able to, like, build a legacy, and then go back to Crenshaw and help, and, like, go back to his home and do all that. But, like, Cash is trying to be like, oh, yeah, you had, like, the perfect thing, like, money, you had, like, what, like, all the issues, like, blah, blah, blah. Like, no need to be a bitch. And, like, he started acting that way when he brought up Billy. And that's just obvious that it's him. And I've been saying it since episode 1. I said episode 1 or 2. I've been, like, saying it's him. Like, it's him. And, like, I know he's not related. Or, no. Oh, my gosh. I'm such an idiot. I'm sorry. It's my first day back from spring break. So I'm kind of, like, all over the place. He's not the uncle. He's the cousin. That's the whole thing that people are talking about. And I thought maybe, oh my gosh, Spencer, I mean, he was a little bit, like, skeptical and be like, why is he acting weird and stuff. I thought maybe he was going to start thinking, like, oh my gosh, like, is it him? Is that why he's acting a bit weird? But then when Cassius opened up, he didn't open up a lot, but he, like, said something about his dad and his, like, how he had, like, kind of a bad upbringing and his father issues, that kind of made Spencer be like, oh, okay. So, like, maybe that's just it, and he doesn't like hearing people have a good relationship with their father or something. I don't know. And also, he was on edge because he wanted to know the ranking. Which, okay, here's the thing. I was not paying attention when Cassius was on his phone, and apparently the ranking changed. I found that on Twitter during a commercial break. So I'm pretty sure, if I understood the tweet correctly that I saw, Beverly outranks Crenshaw now, but only because the game was forfeited. And if they won the game, they would still be number 1. And if that is the case, first of all, it's fucked up, and they had to the game had to be canceled and forfeited. I get that, but come on, that's so stupid, because Crenshaw would still be number 1. But I am happy that he did not bring it up to Jordan. And, like, what Spencer said to him, kind of. And, yeah, what Spencer said to him and, like, what he said to KJ, it kind of was like, okay, I'm not going to cause any issues. Because what Spencer said to Jordan and Cassius was 100% correct. Like, their issues with each other, and, like, their attitude is kind of rubbing off on Khalil and KJ. Like, yes, it's not the whole thing. Like, obviously there are other things. But the way that they're acting against each other, it's like, they want to set a good example, but they're not. And if they want to, they need to, like, somewhat get along. Like, yeah, they can, like, bicker. They're obviously competing against each other. But, like, it shouldn't be, like, the way it is. And, I mean, it's not really Jordan's fault. It's literally Cash's. Like, Jordan is trying to bond with him, is trying to be nice and talk to him, but Cash wants nothing to do with him. So, like, it's not really his fault. But Spencer was right. And I'm happy that they realized, and Cash just apologized to KJ for, like, saying that if, like, my issues kind of caused anything, like, he's sorry and all that. Because, like, yeah, it's not the whole reason. I mean, obviously, it was brought up this episode that KJ and Khalil's issues are because of Amina. I mean, we've known that, but, like, it actually got brought up again because, like, KJ thinks that Khalil isn't a good friend to Amina, and then Khalil's kind of not jealous, but sort of. I mean, obviously, we know he was this episode when he, of course, was calling Amina because Amina's always there for him and always giving some advice about his dad, and he was getting comments on his post, and he was freaking out. And then, of course, he replied, which is never the answer, like, don't do that. But he wanted advice and wanted to know what she said because she always knows the right thing. And she's been dodging his calls, and then finds out that KJ and Amina have been texting because Amina had questions about stuff. And, like, I get why he's upset. Like, that's his friend, and he's starting to have actual feelings for her. So, like, of course. But, like, KJ had a point. And I've been waiting for someone to bring this up. Amina's always been there for Khalil. Whenever Khalil needs something, she is there. But he hasn't necessarily always been there for her. Like, yeah, last week, he did do that little homecoming date thing, which was really cute, and was there for her and told her to talk to Coop about what happened with her mom. We had that. But other than that, he's been a friend and has been there for a ways, but not like KJ. You can't always depend on a person. Like, you can, but they also have to be able to depend on you, and you have to be there for them. You can't, like, take all of, like, what they're getting and, like, depend on someone and not be there for them, you know? And, like, she needs like, people to fall back on with everything she's going through. And him, like, actually admitting to Coop at the end of it that he hasn't been a great friend to Amina, and then writing her a note was really cute, and I'm happy he's, like, realizing it now. Like, I'm gonna be honest, I still don't ship them, really. I see them more as a friendship, but it was cute, and I appreciate that he's still growing, and he's realizing shit. And, like, when him and KJ weren't arguing, they were kind of, like, cute. Not, like, in a romantic way. Like, I'm not gonna ship them. Like, I'm not doing that. But it was, like, they would be good friends. Like, I know, because, like, Amina is gonna get with Khalil and then get with KJ if, like, we get more episodes. Like, I know that shit's gonna happen. But I want Khalil and KJ to be friends until that kind of shit happens. Because when they were getting along during the match, or, like, when they were on the same team going against Spencer and Darnell and, oh my gosh, Cassius and Jordan, like, there are little moments when KJ was giving him advice about, like, passing and quarterback stuff, and Amina, and they were actually getting along. It was cute and it was fun. And I want to see more of that. And I think it would be cool to see them become friends. And I feel like maybe they'll go down that route if we get renewed. But right now, it's not. Because the root of their problem is Amina. Not the root, the whole thing is. It's like the reason they're going to be at each other's throats on the field is because Amina. And, like, the reason they started all was Amina. So, I mean, I'm hoping. I mean, at the end they talked. And Khalil thanked him. And they had a good conversation. So, we're getting somewhere. And I feel like maybe they could be friends by the end of it. But I don't know. It was cute, though. Like, the whole arcade, like, I did like Jordan and Cassius teaming up. And Khalil and KJ. Because I like seeing the dynamic. And I was hoping it would help them grow. Like, Spencer, it was very on brand for him to cancel their strip day extravaganza, whatever the hell they called it. I think strip club crawl or something like that. It was on brand for him to cancel that to make people bond. I mean, and he had a fucking point. Like, one thing Spencer's gonna do when he comes back to wherever is he's gonna get shit done. He's gonna make y'all think, and he's gonna work hard. And that's what he did. Like, we needed Spencer so people can start getting along. Okay? It's like I didn't think that to be fair, I didn't really think we needed Spencer for Cash and Jordan to start somewhat getting along, and for Khalil and KJ to start somewhat. But here we are. Apparently he is the answer. And Darnell is just the extra person we get, which I am thrilled, because I love Darnell. And also he's so attractive. Like, I don't know the actor, I don't know his name, but he's so fucking fine. And I love Darnell, and I love just seeing him. And it was nice to kind of see how he's doing, because I know we saw him like quickly last season, but I always like when they bring older characters back. So it was great to see him and like see their relationship, that it's still going strong, and also like them bringing up to Jordan, because Jordan was talking about how he doesn't know what he's doing with Khalil. He doesn't know if they're doing a good job, and them bringing up that Corey took Darnell in when he was in his 30s, and Billy took Spencer in when he was in his 40s, and obviously Jordan is like 23, so he's obviously still figuring it out. And I liked how they're like bringing that up and like being there for Jordan, and I liked seeing their friendship, even though like obviously the arcade thing was kind of a mess because everyone was fighting. They didn't get to enjoy it as much. Khalil almost got jumped, which, I mean, good Spencer was there, because that man, I'm pretty sure, was scared of Spencer. And I don't know who Spencer was even talking about when he said, like, I'll call blah, blah, blah. I'm like, I don't know who the fuck that is. But, I mean, if this means we're going to get Khalil, like, out of danger and not get jumped, I'm fine. Because I want him to grow, and he's been doing such a great job, and I want him to get away from his parents or his dad issues. Like, I really hope he starts to kind of like not view Jordan as a father figure necessarily, but also kind of like, obviously I don't want that pressure on Jordan because he is only 23, but, or at least I hope he's 23, because then I don't know what I'm thinking of. But it's like when his face when he was watching Cassius and KJ like be father and son in like a little moment, and then when he was also talking to KJ about his dad issues and like how it was always him and his dad, like his mom wasn't around, like it made me sad, because he has good memories with his dad and he wants that type of relationship, but his dad is awful and is getting him into all these situations, and it's the reason for these issues. Like, I hope he kind of like goes to Jordan, and Jordan can be that father for him, because he needs that. And I feel like it would help him so much if he has that person to confide in. Like, I wish it was brought up this episode, like they had this like kind of father and son talk. Like, I don't want that pressure on Jordan, but I think it would help Jordan grow as a character and really bring a lot to his character. But because we had all this talk about fatherhood, with like Cash just talking about his dad, and then being a dad to KJ and being like, it's the most important thing and everything, and him giving advice to Spencer, I mean, obviously is going to be a dad very soon, which is crazy that my babies are having children. Like, that's insane. I'm going to be a grandmother. Like, what the hell? But like, Spencer opening up about how he's never been more nervous about, like, scared about anything in his life, but he's so excited and he can't wait. Like, this is what he's always wanted. Like, all that, all them bringing up all that, it's like made me sad for Khalil, and I'm hoping it gets addressed soon, because I feel like it would be better if he has someone, because like that's what's missing. Like, he just feels empty. I feel like, I don't know, I just want him to be happy. It's like, I just feel bad. It's like all those moments, like, because he was in such a good mood with KJ until he saw him and his dad bonding after their conversation, and then got upset. And like, he did thank Jordan for taking him in for like the past few months, and I think maybe we're getting to that point that'll open up to him more. But I don't know, I just feel bad. It's like everyone was having a rough time. Like, I also feel bad for Tori, because like, damn, the way they were making out at first, and then he was distracted because he was thinking about Amina, like that. And like him even like saying that to Tori, like, I don't blame Tori for kind of being like, oh my gosh. It's like, I would feel that way too. Like, she knows that he likes her, and like, and that kind of he wants to be with her. But like, I think she maybe thought that he was not over it, but like kind of getting close to that, until he fucking brought it up when they were making out. Like, I would be really upset if I were her. Like, I just felt bad. Like, yeah, he came around at the end, because like, I felt bad because obviously that's awful, even say it to your like girlfriend. I don't really know what their status is, but also because she was being so nice to him and giving him advice about like what to do, because he's feeling like was feeling a little homesick. And then like her trying to give him advice, and like he came around at the end and did like that cute little karaoke thing to her, which, I mean, he could sing. I was not expecting that. Like, I was getting excited for Spencer and Jordan and Darnell start doing karaoke, but then KJ got up and I was like, okay. But like him doing that for her and singing her that song, that was cute. And like, I think they could be really cute. And like, I'm not completely against them, even though I'm rooting for Amina and KJ and Tori and Khalil. I just feel really bad for her, because I think he does like her, but she likes him so much more, and he likes Amina more. You know what I mean? I don't know. I mean, it's hard to say, because like this episode wasn't really relationship filled. Like, the only things we really got were that, and like them bringing up Olivia, like Spencer bringing up Olivia and Jordan bringing up Layla a little bit. But other than that, we didn't really have like much relationship stuff, so it's hard to base that on. I'm hoping I kind of figure out more like how I feel about them soon. It's like, I hope he makes up his mind, because it's kind of reminding me of like Layla and Spencer in a bit, and I'm worried that it's gonna fuck her up. Like, we cannot deal with that, because I really like Tori, and I don't want her to get hurt, and I know she's going to, and it's just, damn, I feel bad. Like, I really feel bad for her. Like, she needs to figure some stuff out. Like, I know next week she talks, like, or not next week. Oh my gosh, I'm so used. Like, I thought we had 13 episodes in a row. I'm gonna be so thrown off next week that we don't have an episode. In the promo, there was something with her saying, like, I don't know how to do this, or like, I can't deal with this right now, or something with KJ. So I don't know, maybe something's gonna happen with them, and she's gonna realize, like, I cannot do this, like, I cannot be the second choice, because she like brought that up, like she doesn't want to be the second choice or some shit like that during the overnight episode. But like, I feel like it needs to be brought up again, because she obviously is the second choice. Because like, when Amina goes after KJ's gonna fucking drop her. At least I think. I also have a feeling that he's not going to right away, but then he's going to realize he still has a feeling for Amina and then break Tori's heart. So I'm kind of like worried about that. But I don't know. I wish we got more of Tori this episode though, because I really like her and I want to know more about her. And I don't know. I also just want more of her and Khalil, you know? Because I do like them, and I am rooting for them, even though they're probably not going to get together. I see the potential. I do. And like, I feel like I would like this episode a bit more if she had more scenes. Because like, I just wanted my girls to be there. Like, I'm fine, because I miss Jordan and Spencer's relationship. And obviously, like I said, Spencer and him talking about being a father and like bringing up Liv and the twins. It made me so happy, because like my Olivia heart like is empty right now. Like, I know I said this in an episode, I don't remember when, but I've been having Olivia withdrawals recently, which is another reason why I need to rewatch the first couple seasons. It's like, it's been hitting hard recently. I think it's especially because tomorrow was the 1 year anniversary since season 6 aired, and I had the time of my life during that season with them. And so, like, I'm kind of, I don't know, I'm having Olivia withdrawals, and so seeing him and seeing how happy he is about becoming a father, it just makes me so happy. And I'm gonna die. I like just seeing him talk about that and seeing how giddy he is, it just makes me happy. And like how happy he is with his life too, because like after everything, he deserved this. Like this show is about him, even though like KJ's around and stuff like that. This show is about him, and it was his journey, and we watched him go from Crenshaw to Beverly, back to Crenshaw, to like complete his dad's legacy and go back home. We saw all this grow to then college, winning a championship, then winning the Super Bowl and getting the girl he always wanted. We got all that. And like seeing him now all happy, and like now he's gonna have like 2 babies, it's like crazy. And oh my gosh, like literally the highlight of this episode was him. Like, I'm not saying the episode was bad as a whole, it's just, like I said, something was missing. But seeing Spencer on my screen again made up for it, because I really miss Daniel. And I'm hoping he will be in the finale along with Liv, just so I can get like one last thing of them, just in case it is the last episode of the show. And other than that, I literally don't know, because I don't remember much from the trailer for in 2 weeks, besides Amina comes back, Layla's in the episode, thankfully, oh my gosh, and Tori stuff, and Katie are gonna have issues, because like we're gearing up toward the end of the season. We're gonna get the championship game soon. I know shit's gonna go crazy in the last couple episodes, so we will figure it out in 2 weeks, because apparently we don't have an episode next week, which I'm not sure why. To be fair, I'm not complaining that much, because it is going to be nice to have a week off, but I guess we'll figure it out in 2 weeks. So thank you so much for listening, and I will see you guys in 2 weeks for episode 10.